Turn the volume up. This that blueprint talk.
DJ, you wanna fade him.
The Dream Hustle Podcast. Let's walk.
Clock hit midnight, I'm still wide-eyed, wide vision on the whiteboard, whole wall map like a Y. Turn every one day to a date and a budget. Faith in my spirit, but the numbers still crunch quick. Ownership heavy, name on the deed, not guest list. Equity, leverage, cool head, never desperate. No cosign, saving, just God in the game plan. Purpose in the struggle, made a kingdom from the same sand. Late nights, low lights, screen glow on my face. Old fears, new skills, real growth, same pace. Discipline daily, even when the vibe feels off. I don't wait for a feeling, I just show up and push off.
We turn dreams into plans, that's the move right now. The Dream Hustle Podcast, whole crew locked down. From the grind till the crown in hand. Save vision, faith, hustle, let it run through the fan. We turn dreams into plans, that's the move right now. The Dream Hustle Podcast, that's the movement now. If you're locked in the lab, if you're stacking your band, save vision, faith, hustle till it's part of your stance.
Indie on the payroll, boss on the bio. Every stream, every sale, got receipts in the file. Studios in the basements, turn the boardrooms quiet. Where ideas go from maybe to bet. Let's try it. Lessons from the losses, wore the L's like armor. Did the math on my habits, cut the ones that harm. The smart hustle, sharp hustle, every move with a purpose. If it don't build a mission, then the time ain't worth it. I pray, then I scheduled, I work, then I measured. Let the metrics keep me honest, let the process be the treasure. It's bigger than a slogan, bigger than the brand. This the Dream Hustle Podcast, whole world understands.
We turn dreams into plans, that's the move right now. The Dream Hustle Podcast, whole crew locked down. From the grind till the crown in hand. Save vision, faith, hustle, let it run through the fan. We turn dreams into plans, that's the move right now. The Dream Hustle Podcast, that's a movement now. If you're locked in the lab, if you're stacking your band, save vision, faith, hustle till it's part of your stance.
Hey. Late nights, early flights, late fly, same fight, same high. Feel like we just move right. For every indie in the trenches, every owner in the making. The Dream Hustle Podcast, this the anthem for your patience.
We turn dreams into plans, that's the move right now. The Dream Hustle Podcast, whole crew locked down. From the grind till the crown in hand. Save vision, faith, hustle, let it run through the fan. Save vision, faith, hustle, let it run through the fan.
Yo, peace. Welcome to the show, everyone. It's your man, DJ Universe. Picture this. It is November of 1993, and 5 young guys from Cleveland, Ohio are scraping together every single dime they have to buy one-way bus tickets to Los Angeles. No backup plan, no hotel reservation, barely enough money for food. That was Bone Thugs and Harmony. We are talking about Busy, Wish, Lazy, Crazy, and Flesh and Bone. Back then, Cleveland was not on the hip-hop map. If you wanted to make it, you had to be from New York, LA, maybe Atlanta or Houston was starting to bubble. Nobody in the industry was looking at Ohio. But these guys had this relentless, almost delusional belief that they were going to change the world. And look at how they went about it. They did not sit around waiting to be discovered. When they heard Eazy-E was going to be performing at a show in Cleveland, they did not just buy tickets. They hustled their way backstage, got right in front of him, and auditioned on the spot. Eazy heard them, gave them his number, and when they called and realized he was back in LA, they got on that Greyhound bus. They chased the opportunity. That is what I call the dream hustle mentality. It is preparation meeting absolute obsession. When they finally got back in front of Eazy-E in Los Angeles, they did not freeze. They delivered that rapid-fire melodic flow that changed hip-hop forever. They signed to Ruthless Records, but here is the jewel. Getting signed was not the end of the road. It was just the starting line. A lot of artists think a contract solves all their problems, but Bone knew they had to bring a vision. They did not try to sound like NWA. They did not try to sound like Dr. Dre or the East Coast boom bap. They brought their own identity, that spiritual, street-level harmony mixed with double-time cadences. They built their own lane because they knew being different was their greatest asset. Now let us fast forward to today. Bone Thugs-n-Harmony became a blueprint. They proved that you can take the rawest struggle and turn it into a global empire. But let me ask you, what is your Cleveland? What is the obstacle or the place you are starting from that people tell you is too quiet, too small, or too far from the action? Because today, as an independent artist, you actually have tools that Bone could only dream of back in 1993. Think about it. They had to physical hustle tapes out of the trunks of cars and buy bus tickets just to get heard. You have streaming platforms that can distribute your music globally in 24 hours. You have social media, AI tools for production, and direct-to-fan marketing right on your phone. But the blueprint is not just about making music. It is about the business. Real empire energy is about understanding intellectual property. Bone built a timeless catalog because they understood ownership. In today's landscape, you have to transition from a hustle-to-survive mindset to a structured business mindset. That means you do not just drop songs on SoundCloud and hope for the best. You register your LLC, you secure your publishing, you own your masters, and protect your catalog. When you structure your business properly, your music becomes an asset that pays you for the rest of your life. That is how you turn a creative passion into a systemized empire. Building an immortal legacy is not cheap. It costs sacrifice. Bone Thugs-n-Harmony slept on floors and went hungry because they believed in their sound before there was any proof it would work. So I want you to look in the mirror and ask yourself, what dream are you chasing hard enough to actually sacrifice for? Are you willing to put in the late nights, the study, and the structure required to win? If you are ready to stop guessing and start building a real business around your art, I want you to head over to downbylawmanagementllc.com right now. I have put together a completely free independent artist blueprint that breaks down exactly how to structure your LLC, secure your intellectual property, and start building real leverage as an independent creator. Once you download that blueprint, book a consultation with me, DJ Universe. Let us sit down and map out your specific empire. Because if 5 kids from Cleveland can change the entire landscape of music history with nothing but a Greyhound ticket and a dream, you have no excuses. Go to downbylawmanagementllc.com, grab your blueprint, and let's get to work. Remember, the blueprint is not just where you start, the blueprint is what you build. Teamwork makes the dream work, and hustle is the muscle that moves mountains. So on that note, until the next episode, gratitude, blessings, and one love, peace.
Here's DJU. Walk in the room, that's proof. Blueprint tucked in a suit. Turn every bar to a business move. Down by law management, say it with respect. Name on the paperwork, name on the check. Ownership talks, I don't flex on credit. Put my people in position, then I go let them set it. We don't chase cosigns, we sign our own. Turn a mixtape dream to a bossed up home. From the basement grind to the boardroom seats. Got a LLC for the legacy, not just tweets. This that on your masters, this that on your mind. We building brands for the long run, not just a quick shine. Down by law, we stand on it. Heavy on the code, keep our hands on it. Independent, but the power feel enormous. Strategy and honor, that's the real performance. Down by law management, write it in stone. We don't rent respect, we buy back the throne. For the culture, for the fan, for the ones who believe. This is CEO anthem we were born to lead. let's go. I see a hungry artist, I see a future boss. Teach them equity and leverage, how to price they cost. Show them how to make a catalog. Move like stock, make the merch feel rare, make the logo talk. Brand on point from the rollout plan to the drop date, timing to the core date. One fans, we break bread fair. Loyal to the soil, never snake the circle, keep the contracts loyal. I'm talking late night calls, early AM flights. Turn pain into product, turn struggle into rights. Got lawyers on the line, got mentors in the room. If they try to play the culture, we return with you. We stand on it, heavy on the code, keep our hands on it. Independent, but the power feel enormous. Strategy and honor, that's the real performance. Down by law management, write it in stone. We don't rent respect, we buy back the throne. For the culture, for the fam, for the ones who believe. This is CEO anthem, we were born to lead. Who taught you how to read that deal? Who told you that your art worth real? Who showed you that your face could be a seal on a company you built? That's generational still. We ain't just chasing charts, we chasing freedom. Turn every last fan to a kingdom, we lead them. Down by law, that's the code, that's the creed. We don't just win alone, we make leaders succeed. Down by law, we stand on it. Heavy on the code, keep our hands